Does it make sense to you that if you want to achieve the success that you desire and deserve, that you find someone that's achieved a similar success and copy what they do? It does to me. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. And we're continuing our little series called Emerge and See. And today we're going to talk about what some people call meditation, what I like to refer to as quiet thinking time. Now, I've pointed out the importance of quiet thinking time. I want to go into a little detail with you on that today and understand why it's so important. First of all, the whole process of getting yourself ready, you know, the attitude of gratitude, saying your affirmations, the thing that you want to accomplish, and your quiet thinking time should take somewhere in the neighborhood of between 15 minutes to a half an hour. Are you worth 15 minutes to a half an hour each day? Duh, I think you are. So here's the point. Get yourself prepared to go out and attack the world. But today we want to focus a little bit on that quiet thinking time / meditation. And I do two things that way, and I was taught this, and the other thing is I've done a lot of research, and the research that I have tells me that the bulk of the people that are successful either meditate and or give themselves quiet thinking time every day. And if you're not doing this, you're not giving yourself the very best chance to be successful in whatever endeavor it is that you're pursuing. How do I know this? Like I said, the numbers tell me, and numbers don't lie. You need to seize the data and then seize the day. So here's how you seize the day. First of all, let's go into the why and because you want to give yourself that quiet thinking time. You want to be alone. You want to be in a comfortable chair. You want to be, of course, have your eyes closed. You want to be completely relaxed. Why is it so important to be relaxed? Because, as we've said over and over and over again, the infinite mind does want to help you. But the infinite mind helps us in bits and pieces most of the time, and not with like, okay, here's the whole game plan, so here's the blueprint, go ahead and do that. The infinite mind doesn't work that way. But what happens is the infinite mind is most effective communicating with you when you are in a relaxed state. When you are in a relaxed state. How many times have you thought about a particular individual? You couldn't think of the person's name, or you couldn't think of where they lived, or you couldn't think of this, you couldn't think of that. You knew you had it in the back of your mind, and then all of a sudden, while you're taking a shower, or while you're brushing your teeth, or while you're watching the kids and you kind of just relaxing, bingo, the idea comes to you. Einstein, who I'd like to think was one of the world's greatest thinkers, always said that when he had difficult issues, he would always just lie down, put himself in a relaxed state, and think. And just like anything else in life, the more you do it, the more successful you become at achieving it. So if you want to become a better thinker, think more often. And if you think, and once again, these people that are successful, the numbers don't lie. So why are they so successful? Because they think every day and they get very, very good at it. And there's two ways to do it. One way, and I mix it up a little bit. Some days I'll just sit quietly and let random thoughts go through my mind, discard the ones that are garbage, focus on the ones that are productive, and visualize. And when you do that, you get some really, obtuse thoughts that come into your mind that make no sense. But sometimes when you have that, then they start to make a little bit more sense. And instead of being out there, you can visualize how that can be sort of a normal activity. So in order to achieve great things, the first thing you have to be able to do is to visualize the great thing. So when you're sending those random thoughts, when those random thoughts are going, and when you sit and you're quiet and you're relaxed, believe me, you're going to have a zillion thoughts that go through your brain. And this whole process of this quiet thinking time should take about 10 minutes. That's what we're talking about in your whole scheme of things, in your whole morning habitual activities. The quiet thinking time should take about 10 minutes or so. And you just sit there, and once again, it gives the infinite mind a chance to plant some seeds in your head. And once again, the seeds will come in bits and pieces. You know, did you ever wonder why at night you dream? That's the infinite mind giving you the opportunity to expand, to visualize, to see things. That's what dreaming's all about. Did you also ever wonder, now they say that you have between 5 and 7 dreams every single night. How many do you remember in the morning? Maybe 1, maybe 0? It depends. And it depends on the day. Some days you remember, some days you don't. If you wake up in the middle of the night, and you have to, like with me, I have to go and make sure that the toilet flushes. All right, so I get up and I make sure the toilet flushes, and if I have some sort of an idea, I grab my cell phone, I send a text to myself so that I don't lose that idea. This is the communication, this is the corridor being opened between the infinite mind and you. Successful people do this every single day. So give yourself that quiet thinking time. And the other thing that you can do is you can find a particular meditation that you like. There's one that I like by Stuart Wilde. And it takes me from point A to point B to point C to point D. And as I'm thinking about it, it stimulates thoughts in my mind. Not only that, but sometimes while I'm listening to it, my mind meanders from the actual meditation into something else, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But the point is, if you want to be an achiever, you have to accumulate the habits that the achievers have. And one of the major habits that the achievers have is giving themselves that quiet thinking time every single day. Make sure you're in a relaxed place. Make sure that it's quiet. Make sure that you're comfortable. And make sure that you do it every single day. And that will inspire thoughts. That will inspire some ridiculous thoughts. But sometimes the ridiculous thoughts, you go, you know what, maybe that's not so ridiculous. That's how you get from point A to point B, how great things are discovered and achieved. So give yourself that quiet thinking time every single day, and also recognize that the infinite mind will sometimes communicate with you through circumstances that you couldn't predict or plan. Something will happen, you say, wow, I didn't expect that, but then you have to step up and take advantage of that. So this is the part where the unscripted part. I'd love to give you a script and say, think like this, and it's going to, but the unscripted part where you allow a number of thoughts to enter your mind, that is what gives you your creativity. Make sure you're in a relaxed state. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, give yourself that quiet thinking time, get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.